Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a lot of incredible news about the world of Garten of Banban. Get ready because we're going to talk about everything you need to know about Chapter 9. The new game that's coming soon and promises to be the darkest and scariest one yet. Let's start right away with the first big news. The new Flumbo plush has been officially announced. Yes, you heard that right, it's finally here, one of the most beloved characters in the whole saga. This plush was revealed just a few days ago. In today's video, I'll show you this plush. But that's not all. Let's go back for a moment to Chapter 8, because there's an official poster that we saw inside the game, and it might reveal way more than it seems. In this poster, there's a mysterious scene that we hadn't analysed properly until now, but after the latest hints we've discovered, it might be directly connected to the story of Chapter 9. Today we're going to break it down step by step, and I promise you what I've found could completely change everything we thought we knew about the storyline. And now we get to the most exciting part. Theories about the second teaser trailer of Garten of Banban 9. At the moment, there's still no official release date, but according to the latest information, it will probably drop in about 2 months. In this video, we'll try to figure out what we could see in the teaser. New characters, secret areas, and maybe even the return of someone we thought was gone forever. But before we continue, a small favour. If you're a Garten of Banban and you want to stay updated on all the latest news, trailers, theories and secrets about Chapter 9, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a big like on this video. That way you won't miss any updates and you'll be among the first to know everything new. Today, we're going to analyse all the hidden clues, the new content and the most interesting theories. And now friends, let's move on to the second big news. Just a few days ago, the Euphoric brothers released a brand new official video, and we absolutely have to watch it together because it's about one of the most beloved characters in the entire saga, Flumbo.
Was that 7? We have to go! But how do we get there?
The new video finally shows us the brand new Flumbo plush, and I have to say it's simply fantastic. After months of waiting, Flumbo's merchandise is finally available worldwide. Until just a few days ago, there was plush but sold only in Japan, and finding a way to get it was practically impossible. And you know what's even more interesting? This Flumbo plush was created in collaboration with U2's. For those who don't know U2's, it's a company famous for making super detailed collectible plushes and figures. And you can clearly see the typical U2 style here as well. High quality materials, perfect stitching, and a design that perfectly matches Flumbo's personality. Looking closely, you can immediately tell that they've taken care of every little detail. Even the expression is identical to the one we know from the game. Personally, I find it super cute, and to be honest, I want to buy it right away. Actually, I was thinking about something. If you'd like, I could order it as soon as possible and make an unboxing video here on the channel so we can take a closer look together and I can show you every little detail. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you like this new Flumbo plush? Would you buy it too, or do you prefer other characters from the series? And this, guys, is only the first of many new updates waiting for us before the release of Chapter 9. But it's not over yet, because now we're going to analyse something very interesting about one of the official posters from Chapter 8. And I promise you what I discovered might hide secret clues about Chapter 9. Stay with me. Now, friends, it's time to analyse together the official poster that appears in Chapter 8. This poster has caught a lot of attention because it might hide very important clues about what will happen in Chapter 9. Let's take a close look at it because every single detail matters. At the top of the poster, we can clearly see Syringeon with the phrase, "We polish the future." This phrase is already very interesting because it seems to suggest that Syringeon considered himself the true architect of the kingdom's future. Right below, however, we find a completely different scene. Queen Bounceleer is cleaning the throne, and next to her there's the phrase, they polished the throne. This contrast between the two images is not accidental and shows us how strong the conflict between Serinjan and the Queen really is. As we already saw in yesterday's video, Serinjan had an evil plan. He wanted to betray the Queen and take control of the kingdom. Not only that, but he even founded his own city, completely separated from the throne, where he ruled over everything and set his own rules. This element of the story is very important because it shows us that Serinjan was not just a secondary character, but one of the main driving forces of the plot. In the ending of Chapter 8, as we know, Serinjan dies. However, the poster and all these clues suggest that the conflict between Serinjan's city and Queen Bouncilia's kingdom might not be over yet. It's very likely that this rivalry will return in Chapter 9 a different form, maybe through other characters or new mascots connected to that story. And this is where Brashista comes in, as she will be the main mascot of Chapter 9. According to some clues, Brashista also seems to be closely connected to the kingdom, and she could play a key role in revealing new secrets. We might witness a new phase of this ancient conflict, but this time characters and completely unexpected twists. Maybe this detail will be shown in the next teaser trailer. If this poster truly hides secret clues, then Chapter 9 could dive much deeper into the story behind the kingdom and its internal divisions. And considering the central role that Brashista will have, it's very likely that we're going to face a plot that's much more complex and darker than in the previous chapters. Now let's move on to another really interesting update that comes directly from the developers of the game. Recently, Geppo posted a message that caught a lot of attention. The message says, "The new Reclamation team has been dispatched." This is not a new line at all, because it's the exact same phrase Serinjan says during Chapter 8. If you remember, in that chapter we were trapped inside the prison and, after we managed to escape, Serinjan decided to send the Reclamation team after us to hunt us down. In Chapter 8, we met 4 official members of the Reclamation team: Vaza, Sheriff Toadster, Miss Mimica, and Clorenzo. However, we know that the complete team has 7 members, which means there are 3 mysterious characters we still haven't seen yet. Now, if we analyse the situation carefully, Clorenzo and Miss Mimica met a terrible fate, so it's really unlikely that they will play any role in Chapter 9. On the other hand, Vaza and Sheriff Toadster are still alive, which strongly suggests that we might see them again in the next chapter. And this brings us to the most interesting theory yet. It's possible that the second teaser trailer for Chapter 9 will be entirely focused on the Reclamation team. We could finally discover who the other 3 missing members are and what role they will play in the story. It's very likely that this new team has been sent to finish the failed mission and to hunt down not only the protagonist, but also Brashista and other characters connected to the kingdom. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a big like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any upcoming updates about Chapter 9. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end and for supporting the channel every single day. Bye bye friends.